more I understand how it worked, I love how it worked. I say that to say, as some of y'all see yourself in me, I see myself in y'all too. For those that apply to, salute to the tribe. You hear me? Happy Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day. And, you know, I don't know if because my mom transitioned and it's been 12 years now, or I'm just evolving and expanding my attachment to this realm or detachment from this realm into a higher perspective of consciousness. I say that to say I understand the concept of Mother's Day to an extent that I don't understand it. And at that extent, once again, to my sisters, to my mothers, grandmothers, and so forth and so on, happy Mother's Day. But I want y'all to help me understand something. I want to pose a question to y'all. I'm not being cynical. What makes Mother's Day so important to y'all? To everybody who Mother's Day, to every female, to every divine feminine. And I appreciate y'all so much. Trust me, I'm a son, you know. And I give anything to see my mother again on this side while I'm still here. But we know life don't work like that. But my mother not here for me to ask this question. But I do have some sisters in my life. I appreciate y'all. But I want to pose a question. What makes Mother's Day so important to y'all? To those that Mother's Day have importance to. And Mother's Day have importance to me too. But not in the way it was because of, I'll share that later. But what makes Mother's Day so important to y'all? That's something that I really want to know. And if we show, for those who show attention, because all mothers don't get attention on Mother's Day, regardless of whether it's known as a holiday or not. But that's a whole nother part of it. But I really want to know what makes Mother's Day so important to ask the next question. If all of us who are children and have a mother show with our mothers the same intention, the same attention that we do on one day, if we made an intention to place more attention on our mothers every day instead of just one day, would Mother's Day still mean the same to those that Mother's Day means something to? My mind working riddles. That's why I sound like that. I'm not trying to be realistic. That's just how my mind works. So I'm just trying to listen to it as it's coming to me. But these are things that have been riding me today because if you know me, you know I don't even pay attention to the calendar. So when if I be brutally honest, upon my grand rising, even though I heard Mother's Day being spoken about in my proximity and through the media, I really had no idea that Mother's Day was today. So I know with these holidays, to those that embrace them, a lot of obligation come with them. A lot of psychological attachments, mental attachments, emotional attachments, and I found myself going into that place, but I can't, I could tap into the feminine aspect of myself to intuit, because the feminine is intuitive to try to intuit these answers to the questions that my logic, my masculine side, exposing to myself, but I am in masculine form. So the only thing I could do is ask my sisters, those that come through, I leave your comment, I just need to know that if we show y'all more love, if we for those if the children show their mothers more love, well, Mother's Day have the same importance, because Mother's Day don't Mother's Day. How can I say this? Mother's Day. We're in a capitalistic society, so who does Mother's Day benefit the most? Just that one day. So if we showed our mothers that same love every day, made a conscious intention, with Mother's Day have that same importance. It's the same thing for Father's Day. It's the same thing for any other day that we want to call a holiday. Because to me, every day is holy, And the more that I develop and discipline myself into that space of consciousness concerning all of this, here on earth, and the things that govern it, I don't see it the same as I once did. So these are honest questions, It wasn't necessarily part of what I was led to talk to today, but it was riding me the way it was, so it became part of what we was gonna speak to today. And I know the things that I talk about and the things that I have talked about aren't easy conversations to have in everyday conversation. But the things that I talk about and have talked about are conversations that have, because it happened in everyday experience. So to me, in my mind, I'm like, why isn't it more of it? Why isn't it popular out of all the things that are popular? Why is brutally honest, round table discussions, heartfelt human experiences, why is that not the thing that's booming on the internet, so to speak? You hear me? Because if we ain't hiding, we can see who hiding. I say that to say, for y'all who show up, when I show up, as long as I show up, y'all show up, I see y'all commitment, man. I see y'all commitment just as much as y'all see mine by me showing up in the way that I do for myself, through these messages, through these wisdoms, through these jewels, so forth and so on. And as proud as I am of myself, because I know what it took me to get here. I know what it took me to stay here, and I know what it took me to be here. As proud as I am of myself, I'm proud of y'all too, who show up, and I hope y'all proud of y'allself. You hear me? And stay at it. We live to life while we either gonna live the life while we're alive. And I'm gonna say it again: we either gonna live to life while we're alive, or we're gonna live life from the living that we started from. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it, So salute to all of us who are living from our second life. See, because the first life gave us the experiences, and the experiences gave us the lessons, which gave us the opportunity to have learned, which gave us the opportunity to grow, which gave us the opportunity to mature through those experiences that we have had. And from that, we make a choice. Because I tell people all the time, you only get to choose once. You only get to choose once. From everything from all the choices you make, you're only gonna choose once, and that's gonna be for better or worse. For those that get it, they get it. As I said before, the first portion give you all the experiences you need for to determine if the lesson going to be learned. The second portion is going to determine how you live from the lessons that was learned. So salute to everybody living from their second life. You hear me? Cause from this space, right now, that we call right now, in the moment, it's going to determine every space that we live from moving forward. And everybody got a role to play. You hear me? And the greatest show on earth won't be found in the circus. You know, if anybody familiar with Ringo Brothers Barnum Bailey Circus, the greater, you know, they had one of the biggest circuses in the world. But the greatest show in the world, in the world won't be in the circus. The greatest show on earth, or the greatest show on earth won't be found in the circus. The greatest show on earth will be found in our mind. You hear me? You know, you ain't gotta go to the circus. In other words, you ain't gotta go to the circus to see no animals. You ain't gotta go to the zoo to see no animals. You hear me? You hear me? All that's in aspects of ourselves. You know, that's where the greatest show taking place at. For those that get it, gonna get it. But everything is there from the animalistic nature, from the animalistic nature to the rainmaster. You know, and it's all taking place within us at the same time. You know, each one and every one of us get an opportunity. You know, and every opportunity that we get from moment to moment, you determine, you know, which one we're gonna be by the things that occur from moment to moment. I hope everybody feeling good today. You hear me? I ain't said it yet, but stillness, good things, love and light, health and wholeness. I'm feeling good. I hope everybody feeling good. You know, not only am I feeling good, I'm feeling good about me. So I'm feeling good about us. You hear me? I'm feeling good about you. And if I don't feel good about myself, is it possible for me to feel good about you? Let it ripple. If you don't feel good about yourself, is it possible for you to feel good about anybody else? You can ask yourself that about anybody you know. You can ask yourself that about everybody you know. And everybody who asks themselves that question gonna feel something different according to either how we have healed, how we healing, or what still need to be healed. You hear me? According to the indifference in ourselves. If you don't feel good about you, can you feel good about me? Because once you make up your mind, you got to have your mind made up about everything you got your mind made up about. Or everything will determine how you make up your mind. You hear me? And I'm going to leave us with that. Let it ripple. You know? Continue to stay encouraged. Continue to be motivated. Continue to command change over your life. Continue to exercise positivity in all circumstances. Continue to exercise self-control in all circumstances. Continue to exercise balance in all circumstances. Continue to exercise awareness in all circumstances. Moment to moment. The more you do it, the easier it becomes to do it. I ain't hearing nothing else, so we're gonna end it with that. Today's emoji. Today's emoji. Earth. We're going to put an earth in the comment section. We're going to put an earth in the comment section. We're going to put an earth in the comment section. Greatest show on earth. You hear me? It's happening within us. So we're going to put an earth in the comment section. Remember to feel good for no reason at all. So forth and so on. And we're going to do it like that. As simple as that. Thanks for the like, shares, comments, subscribe, share the message. Continue to help the channel grow. If you learn from something, somebody else can learn something too. Thanks to y'all who do comment. And I ask questions for a reason, you know. You can feel free to leave a comment to anything that I pose or anything you want to share in the comment section. Be respectful. All our comments help others, whether we know it or not, you know, so forth and so on. I appreciate us. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate me. My name is Sawu. Love, family.